Good morning, beauties. Let's get into this early morning yoga inspired flow. Standing shoulder width apart, take a deep squat in. Inhale, reach to the sky. Pull those abs in as you reach up and over for a side stretch. Again, we squat and reach to the sky. Exhale as you reach up and over for that side stretch. Inhale back to center. We squat and reach to the opposite side now. Let's take one more. Make this your biggest one yet. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale as you stretch into your opposite side body. We'll take one more squat. Reach to the sky. Exhale, start to look towards your belly button. Round down your spine. Walk the hands into a plank. Press your hips back for a stretch through the backs of your legs now, letting one leg bend as the opposite leg extends. Pressing your hands into the mat. Allow both of your heels to lift now, and you'll take a wave through your spine. Wave and roll yourself back into your plank. Press your hips back to the sky. Let's take a few waves here through the spine. Exhale, press it back. Inhale as you roll it forward. Next time you press your hips back, extend your right leg up to the sky, keeping your hips square to the ground. Pull your knee in towards your nose, finding that round spine. Extend the leg back out and reach the toes to the sky. Pull that leg down just hip height now, holding a three-legged plank. Pulling your abs in towards the sky, and then lower that foot down. Press your hips back for a stretch. Now the opposite leg will reach to the sky. Pull your knee to your nose. Exhale as you press the leg back and up. Knee to nose, rounding through your upper body. Press out for your three-legged plank, holding your abs in nice and strong here. Lower the toes down, press the hips back, pedal out those legs. Lift both heels, take a spinal wave forward again. Slowly lower yourself down onto your mat. Your hands are under your shoulders. We lift through the chest. Look over to the right side of your shoulder, down towards your chest and over to the left. Back to center. And slowly lower back down. Pull your abs away from your mat. Lift with your chest. Look over to your left shoulder now. Down towards the mat and over to the right shoulder. Back to center. Slowly lower down. We'll do the same thing one more time on each side. Remember to relax your glutes. Pull your abs away from your mat. Finish up the one you're on and meet me on your left hip. Your hips are stacked and lined up with the back end of your mat. Your head is heavy in your hands and your toes are reaching to the front corner of the mat. Try to pull your waist away from your mat. Top leg comes up hip height. You kick it forward, and sweep it back. Squeeze that glute as you kick your leg back. Focus on keeping your hips stacked one over the other, keeping your entire body stationary. Just your top leg is moving. Finish up the one you're on. Both legs stack one over the other. Now we lift and lower through the top leg. As you're lifting and lowering, you're trying to resist to lift and resist to lower, focusing on the inner thighs as they pull away and pull back together. Last one. Sweep the toes down, stack your legs one over the other. Now you're circling through your top leg. Take 5 in each direction. Think about this movement coming from your hip, circling through your hip joint and reaching through your toes. Sweep the leg up, grab around your ankle and stamp your foot down in front of your hips as comfortable as possible. We'll get into our bottom leg now. Lifting and lowering. You're pulling your heel out away from you. Your toes are pulled back towards you. Now, of course, we have to take circles through the bottom leg. You're still pulling that heel out farther away from you as you circle. Reverse your circles, take 5 in each direction, and then you'll meet me with both legs stacked, one over the other, for a modified side plank. Unfortunately, this top was not giving me the support I needed, but we're still here moving with this beautiful background. So meet me in your side plank. Your forearm is down. Make sure your elbow is right under your shoulder. Your hips are stacked. Reach your top leg out. Pull your abs in, reach your top arm to the sky. Elbow to knees here, we crunch. Exhale as you crunch your elbow to knee and reach it out. You crunch and reach. Beautiful, getting into those obliques. Try to keep your hips lifted off of that mat. Now you hold your leg extension and circle forward for 5 counts and backwards for 5 counts. Keep reaching your arm to the high diagonal, not letting the hips drop. Now you'll lower down. Go ahead and switch sides. Meet me on your opposite hip now. Same setup. Abs are pulled off of your mat. Hips are stacked. Top leg reaches to the front for 2 kicks. Sweeps to the back for 1 kick. Don't forget to squeeze your glute as you kick your leg back. Flex the toes as you kick the leg forward. Last one, forward, forward, and back. Legs stack one over the other. Now we kick to the sky. You sweep the toes up and resist to come down. Top leg is stretching out farther than your bottom leg. Hips are stacked. Abs are pulled away from your mat. Once you do your 5 reps, we move into our circles. Forward, circle through the hip for 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles. Reach those toes out farther. Nice job. Kick the leg up, grab around the ankle, stamp your foot down. Now we're lifting and lowering through the bottom leg. You're reaching out through your heel and your toes are pulled back towards you. You should really be feeling your deep abdominals working here just as much as your inner thigh. Let's get into the circles. Sweeping forward for 5 counts and backwards for 5 counts. Once you're done with your leg circles, you'll rise up to your forearm. Lift your hips away from your mat. Meet me in a modified side plank. Arm and leg reach out to opposite sides of your room. Crunch into the obliques, reach it out. Two more here, crunch and reach. Exhale on your crunch, inhale on your reach. Hold your leg extension, start to circle through that hip. Reach out through the toes, and then reverse your circles. Once you finish circling in both directions, you'll come on down. Feel free to repeat this as many times as you like, or pair it with a nice stretch. Comment your favorite or least favorite for today, and let me know what you want to see next.